Sharbino.
A big applause for Brighton Sharbino, IronE, and Chap Coleman. Dortmund, Germany, make some noise! See, that's how it's done. What was like stepping in that world? And IronE, I want to start with you because you've been there in the beginning. Obviously, the graphic novels, the comic books were already established. Did you know that The Walking Dead would be this huge TV when you started?
I didn't have a clue. I just thought, I thought I was working to get a paycheck. I was like, oh, I get another check. This is good. This is good. I had no idea how a show about people running from zombies would last for 9 seasons. So it's just quite remarkable that the show has gone on for so long, and it's become this phenomenon, this juggernaut that you all are responsible for making happen. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Thank you so much.
And Brighton, so when you joined the show, I think you weren't old enough to actually watch it, right? What was that like? Did you know what you were signing up for? Were you able to like watch the show in its entirety?
I hadn't watched it ever before, so I didn't really know too much about it. And then when I booked the job, my grandparents, like, they didn't want me to do it. They were like, oh, it looks like murdery and zombies, and like, you shouldn't do it. So they were bad at giving me advice, so I don't know about their advice. It's not too good. I'm glad that I went with it, because it turned out okay, yeah.
You did such a good job. I was actually afraid of looking at you when you it was so good. Definitely.
Thank you so much.
And then Chad, what about your experience? Because your character obviously has gone through so much, and then finally just decided, I don't want to kill anymore. What was that travel like, and how did you experience your appearance in the show as well with fan interaction?
It was an amazing journey, man. Really, truly an amazing journey. They wrote a rich, multi-layered, complex character for me to play. And not unlike IronE, incredibly grateful for the experience, incredibly grateful to be a part of the TWD family. I want to take a moment right now. I want a moment of silence for Scott Wilson. Let's do it, y'all. Moment of silence. Thank you. We love you, Scott. Oh boy, I'm gonna get emotional, man.
That's beautiful.
Because Scott Wilson was the gracious host inside that prison that walked us into this family. And me and IronE were just sharing that as well, man. Or, you know, just how amazing that man was. And he was there for us. He made us feel at home right away. And he also was so gracious. And the man is a legend. But when you act with him, he make you feel like you the legend. That's the gift that he had. So talented. And I tell you, when I first met Scott, I thought I was looking at a fashion statement. Because when I came on the set, the dude was rocking a lime green stocking. So you know that one leg, right? Now, you know, this is how crazy I am sometimes. I get on set, he's so gracious, and I'm like, wow, that's interesting. This is an interesting costume choice here. this dude is rocking a lime green stocking. But you know what it was. It was the CGI for the one leg that it got chopped off. But that just did not land at all. My people up here got my back. The rest of y'all like, what the hell is he talking about? So, yes, it was an amazing, amazing journey, man. I couldn't ask for a better death scene. I couldn't ask for a better episode than the one we did in the Grove, where this young lady, where the wheels came off. Did she play the hell out of it, y'all? Huh? When Carol told her to just look at the flowers, and she was saying, I love you, I need you. Didn't it break your heart? It certainly broke mine because I was on the set that day. And I said, oh my God, how is this girl able to play this? And I'm telling you for real, she would go from to I love you. That's, you know what I'm saying? She could drop up a dime, she was on it. We were all cringing inside. And I'm telling you, look at her, she's just growing up, man. I'm getting old, he getting old, she getting better.
Good answer.
I love you guys. You're the
We
best.
love you too. I ain't seen her in a long time, so I've been reminiscing, y'all. Come on, y'all, the train tracks, her and her sister playing little games. We getting ready to go into the mouth of hell, and they try to be little girls. Anybody? Okay. Okay, sir, I'm sorry, go ahead. Yes, I have been fortunate. We're all very fortunate to keep it moving. You know, people have a lot of respect for the Walking Dead out there, and they always come calling for us. So I love playing Tobias Church. You know, to go from Tyreese, the ultimate good guy, to Tobias Church, the ultimate bad guy, was pretty dope. I had a lot of fun with that. I wouldn't mind hanging around a few more episodes, but I came, I saw, I didn't conquer, you know. You can't conquer the arrow, baby. So that was a lot of fun, and obviously The Expanse on now Amazon, playing. Thank you for that, Nick. All three of y'all get a free signing. Come on over. The three of y'all that watch the show. Jokes, just a little levity, right? I want you all to smile and have a good time. Oh, that's so cute. Look at this couple right here. Oh, baby, keep your head on his shoulder, baby. That's beautiful. That's what Tyreese represented. That's what he wanted with Karen. You know what I mean? So, and the Orville, oh my God. Raise your hand if you're a Seth MacFarlane fan. Damn, 3 people again? There's 14 million people watching the show, but ain't but 3 of them here today. It's a great show, guys. Please, The Orville, Fox, December 30th. It is an homage to Star Trek, but it's serious and funny. And I'm playing the role I was born to play, an alien. So yeah, man, I'm very fortunate. But I also have to tell you this, I'm finally producing my first short film, okay? I'm producing and co-starring in it with an amazing, she's my ex, but she's still amazing. Her name is Noemi Buttinger. She is tremendous. She's from Vienna, Austria. And you're gonna see this girl's the next star, I'm telling you now. And we're shooting it in Vienna, Austria on December 3rd through the 14th. This is a collaboration across the water together. Please support us. We're trying to raise the money completely right now. Indiegogo. You guys know Indiegogo? Wish Lab Inc. Wish Lab Inc. on Indiegogo. No amount is too small. 50 cents, $1, $2, $3. Raise your hand if you can give us, no, okay, let me stop. But thank you guys seriously for the support. I really do appreciate it. Wish Lab Inc., Indiegogo, okay? All right, appreciate it.
Yes. I think we have a question for the lady in the cab.
Brighton, you was at such a young age. How was it to see the walkers? Was it scary or?
You know, at first I was a little scared of them, but once you like meet them and they tell you their name and you see them eat something that's not human flesh, like when they're over there eating a cupcake or something, it kind of takes away the fear factor But yeah, at first they're definitely intimidating. They do such an amazing prosthetic work on the people. So yeah, it's very realistic. Like if you see them in person, it'll look the same as you see it on TV. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that, you know, if you're going to die, not just on a TV show or in a movie, but in life, how great is it to have a heroic death?
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm just so thankful to have gotten a heroic death from the executives, from the writers of the show, and I wouldn't change anything. Yeah, no.
Brighton?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm happy with the way I died, you know. I wasn't on the show for that long of a time, but I'm happy that the time that I was on it, it left such an impact on people. So I'm grateful for the way I went out.
Yeah, wow. Did you see my death episode? You didn't?
Of course we did.
Okay, no, I'm saying, because I'm saying, to be honest with you, if you saw it, then there's no question you know it was bullseye. I don't think you could have done better for Tyreese. Scott Gimple wrote an amazing episode, and I feel the same way IronE feels. Honestly, you couldn't have done it any better to me. Completely emblematic of the man. And what I love most about it is if you just saw that one episode, you knew who that character was. And that's saying a lot, because that's not easy to do. I tell everybody, that man was a leader.
Yeah.
I do not think The Walking Dead would have continued if that man hadn't committed every single part of him. He never took a scene off, okay? He showed up first, left last, more than anybody else, and that man never wavered. So if it's time to come back across this pond and be with his family, so be it.
That's beautiful. Okay, let's see whether we have another. I think we have time for one or two more questions, and I do have a few, so.
That's it?
Yeah. Don't be shy, just raise your hand if you have a question. What I wanted to ask IronE, you have a few of your books on your stand, right? Can you tell us a little bit about
Yes. Blindsided by The Walking Dead basically harkens back to what I just said about it's about truth and love. And it details my life story growing up as a Grady baby. I grew up in an inner city housing project of Atlanta, Georgia, and having run the streets and carried a pistol, sold drugs. Don't do that, kids. But now I've grown up to be a role model. But I ended up at the University of Georgia, where I played Division I football, and my Georgia Bulldogs are about to take care of business in about 4 hours. So I'm excited about that game. No, about 7, 8 hours this time. And then having overcome all those things with my mom being addicted to crack, being an alcoholic, losing her from HIV complications at 18 years of age, and overcoming that, and eventually ending up in a movie called The Blind Side, which led to my role as T-Dog in The Walking Dead. And when I lost my mom, I had an epiphany. And I talk about that in the book, where I didn't want to live anymore. I wanted to give up on life because it had already been hard enough. And God gave me the epiphany. I had a revelation, and God said, look, in order for your mother's life to mean something, you have to show that through your actions. And how are you going to show that through your actions? That means loving and respecting everybody you come into contact with, being kind to everybody you meet, and everything else will work itself out, which it did, because it led to The Blind Side of The Walking Dead. So thank you for that. But that's what the book is about in a nutshell. So check out that book. It's Chad has had me laughing all day, and I've been up on the stage cracking up on the inside. I've been trying to hold it in. But we've been neighbors over here too, and I've loved Chad for years now, but I appreciate that. But you've had me going all day over here, so keep it going.
I did not know all of that. Now, is that not a powerful story of redemption, people? Come on. Woo! And then, you know, Brighton don't want to tell y'all, she grew up in the cracker.
Yeah, I actually have the same story. I have the exact same background, so I know all about that.
She grew up in the South Central. Y'all didn't know the truth.
I I mean, I'm still kind of in that situation. I mean, my book hasn't came out yet, but hopefully one day.
You see, we like to have fun, y'all. We like to have a good time.
As long as it's all good and
That's
fun.
all, man. We just have a good time. We're very fortunate.
So we have time for one more question, and you all know Ula, right? Our
Is that
the other
you?
host. So she has a question ready for you.
Right.
Go ahead, Ula.
IronE. Here. Cause we are
The Walking Dead.
Cause we are
Cause we are the Walking Dead. Cause we are the Walking Dead. Now, okay, I appreciate that. Eula, not Ula, Eula, I got it right, didn't I? Yeah, so that's my album also. That's another thing, yeah. Yeah, I have my album, and it's called Hypocrisy. So that's one of my songs, that's my #1 single on there, and it's called We Are the Walking Dead. So if you get an opportunity, check out my single, and it's a good one. It's a good one. Cause we are. Come on, we gotta
Come on, man.
Let's get it one time at least before we end this thing. Cause we are. There we go. Give it up for yourselves. Nice.
Well, that's the perfect way to end the panel, because unfortunately we're out of time. So I really want to thank you for being here.